Hi, my name is Renee Staley, and I am the director of the Giving Plate. 2020, what a year, and it is behind us, and it is a year to celebrate. Even though there was so much hard and so much uncertainty, you guys put us ahead of all of that. And I just want you to know what a difference you are making right here in our community for families who have been impacted by COVID and families who just are in need. You guys are difference makers, and you have made a lot of impact in 2020 in our community, and I just want to share that with you. In February, we had 2 local elementary school girls put together a really special women's luncheon that we were honored to participate in. It was so much fun to watch these girls speak into the hearts of local women in our community. We then went into Valentine's Day, and we got to love on our guests with some fun surprises for them for Valentine's. Backpacks for Ben continue to grow successfully in the 2019-2020 school year. In our last packing day, we had packed nearly 550 bags of food for local K-12 school children who could likely experience a weekend of hunger. With all the growth we've been experiencing over the years, we have been busting at the seams. And on March 1st, we were able to get a second warehouse space for food storage and food packing and preparation. And it was the perfect timing for what was to come. In celebration of our 10-year anniversary, we were having our very first fundraiser gala red carpet event. It was sold out. It was set to happen March 14th. We were excited, and the momentum was building for this event. And then on March 12th, the news hit, and we had to make the hard decision to cancel our event 2 days before it was set to happen. With COVID now our new reality, we were put in a position right away on March 13th to start figuring out how we will continue to serve our neighbors in need while also protecting them and protecting our volunteers. In those first few months of COVID, every day required adjusting, shifting our sails, trying to figure out what worked for us to continue to keep our doors open and continue to serve our neighbors in need. We couldn't bring our guests inside, so we ended up with a drive-up service, which we are calling Drive-Up Food Love. So early in COVID, Aloha Produce came alongside the Giving Plate and other local nonprofits. And through a USDA grant, they were able to get us produce boxes that we could then in turn share with our community. Incredibly, this was a time where we were able, because of the generosity of our community, to be more generous with food than ever before. The creativity of our community is so inspiring. We had numerous people reaching out to do food drives. We had someone in the community generously begin a burrito project in partnership with the culinary team at COCC. We had businesses who became drop sites for food for us, On Tap being one of the first. It was incredible to watch our community rally together to ensure that our neighbors in need had food. Kids Corner is a special program of the Giving Plate where kids can come in and shop for free for food to supplement their food boxes. But with COVID, we couldn't have the kids coming inside. So Hayden Homes partnered with us, and every week since COVID hit, they have been coming on Tuesdays to pack food bags for kids in our community. We have grown that program by 50% compared to 2019. In the last 4 days of 2019, you guys helped raise funds for us to start a hydroponic garden in our facility. This last year, we were able to finish that garden, and we now have beautiful greens growing on site and have been able to share that food love with our guests in their food boxes. In fall of 2020, we had a really fun new idea, a way to raise funds and still be COVID sensitive. Our idea was Hike for Hunger, and we were thrilled to get people out on the trails hiking for hunger. But like all things 2020, that didn't play out like we thought it would. That was actually the week that the fires hit, and our hikers just couldn't take to the trails because of the air quality in our community. As first responders at the Giving Plate, we chose to stay open every day in 2020, which included during the fires. We had people coming through for food all over the state who were seeking refuge in our community. They smelled of smoke, some had ashes still on their body. They left with nothing. And because of the way our Central Oregon community stepped forward, we were able to feed not just Central Oregon, but people in need from all of Oregon. And you guys were so creative in your giving that we were able to even go beyond food and put together care kits that we could send with these people who were evacuating other areas of the state and send them off with this little kit that was full of love and just personal care items. They truly felt seen and supported by all of us here in our community. Because of all the growth we were experiencing in 2020, we had to get so creative with the small space that we are serving the community from. In October, we were able to build a small lean-to on the back of our building just so that we can continue to accommodate the number of families coming through to get food. Our founders, Debbie and Gary Kelso, moved out to Christmas Valley. And on October 31st, they opened a small kids food pantry in Christmas Valley that serves rural, underserved children out in that community. That program is growing, and the community there is so grateful to be seen and supported with this essential service. Thanksgiving was an exciting time. You guys helped us help 629 families with turkeys and sides in addition to their food boxes. We literally had lines out to Division Street for nearly 6 days as we tried to keep up with the number of people coming through in need of help and hope for the holidays. But together, we made it happen. After such a crazy year with so much hard news, I wanted to end 2020 with hope. My dream was hope for the holidays. And our event in December that we've done year after year is our Jingle event. But this year, it just went big. We decided this year that we were going to help local families experience a Jingle Christmas makeover. My big goal was 6 families, but our community went big and 11 families were sponsored with a $2,500 Christmas. Not only that, we had over 30 other families who were supported with gifts and hope for Christmas in smaller ways. And then our Jingle store. It was so special. Kids got to come in at our Jingle event store that was in the outlet malls and shop for gifts that they could give. The joy, the laughter, the smiles, the appreciation from the families was truly touching. Thank you guys for helping us share hope for the holidays. Do you guys know that 2020 is the first year we did not have to put out a year-end appeal to try to just make our budget equal? You guys were so generous and have helped us stay ahead of the need. And we were able to end with a little van remodel, which is allowing us to have our van be more efficient and safe as we're out picking up food and delivering it to families in need. Despite all the unknowns and the hard of 2020, it truly has been an incredible year, and there has been so much beauty that has existed in our community. So much has happened, and the giving plate is stronger now than when we entered into the year. If I'm being really honest with you guys, there were times in 2020 where the days were really long and it was exhausting trying to figure out how we were going to continue to come alongside our community when fear was running rampant. But you guys saw us, and I was overwhelmed with the support that was flooding in. Even though we couldn't be together, you guys showed up. And every time you donated, sent a card, or sent a message, it felt like a hug from our community. Thank you for seeing us and supporting us in 2020. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Together, we helped over 10,000 families and gave out over 13,000 bags of food to children in 2020. That's incredible impact. And because of you, we were able to not have to turn anyone away. As we head into 2021, I have so much hope for how we're going to rise out of 2020 even stronger. We have dreams of growing and improving our services and the way that we collaborate with other agencies and come alongside those in need in our community. Thank you for being a part of our Giving Plate family. We are better together.